Every day, all around us, we can see examples of adaptations within our own species, within species of other animals, and within members of other kingdoms. Put simply, an adaptation is a feature of an organism that gives it some sort of benefit or advantage. They could help it build a shelter, find and hunt food, protect itself, or compete against others for mates, food, and resources. Adaptations can help it in a range of aspects relating to its survival. Adaptations can be categorized into three main groups: structural or physical, behavioural, and physiological. Let's now look at the differences between these groups by looking at some examples. Structural adaptations, also known as physical adaptations, are physical features of the body that assist in some way with survival or reproduction. Some obvious examples include having horns to defend against predators and to compete against others, having fins for aquatic animals who need to swim efficiently, and having armour to defend against predators. Having camouflage that helps you blend in with your environment is also a very useful adaptation to have. It can help you hide from predators who might be looking for a quick snack. It can also make your prey harder to see you, which allows you to get in close and get a sneak attack. A structural adaptation of a lot of plants is to have brightly coloured flowers, which attracts insects and assists with the pollination process. Behavioural adaptations are things that the organism does which gives it some sort of benefit, and for the most part these are innate behaviours, which means they are born with the ability and the drive to do them. Herding is a great example of a behavioural adaptation. Not only does it help you find food easier as a group, but it also helps you spot predators and raise the alarm. Socialization is another important behaviour that's observed in a lot of species. It allows behaviours to be taught to other members of the same species, it allows opportunities for relationships to develop, and it promotes cooperation. Setting a trap, like a spider spinning a web, is a great strategy to try and catch some food. Being the most intelligent invertebrate, the octopus is capable of mimicking other animals in order to get closer to its prey. Physiological adaptations are things that the organism's body does without necessarily having to consciously tell it to do so. For example, a distinctive feature of mammals is that the females produce milk, which is a nutrient-rich food source for their offspring. It doesn't choose to produce the milk, but it just does, and in doing so that's helping the survival of the next generation. Producing poison or venom is another example of a physiological adaptation. A snake or a stingray producing venom and being able to inject that into its prey will help it catch it. And a toad's body producing poison will help deter its predators. In order to summarise what we've covered today, have a look at this snail. I want you to think of a structural adaptation, a behavioural adaptation, and a physiological adaptation. Here are some examples that you could have had. And that's it for today. I find this topic really fascinating and I hope you did too. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.